to do today. How well they're gonna go. Welcome back to the channel, day after Christmas. Got some missions to do today. How well they're gonna go, I don't know. This is the battle I have to deal with. I'll just show you this. So basically, I've got to try and sort out the wipers and the indicators on my 205, but yes, this is what I've got to deal with so far. As you can see, there's the car, and this is what's in the way. So we're going to try and get this out of the way and see if we can crack on with some stuff. Man, look at the state of this place. This happens every year, you know. Christmas comes, kids' bikes, kids' toys, just toys everywhere, old clothes, just junk everywhere, just hoarding car parts. We've got all doors and things for this piece of, yeah, you got it. So let's see what we can do. Okay, that's a bit better. Now we've got a bit of space. We'll try and get this thing uncovered, and I'll show you what the issues are. So we managed to clear a space. It's all done. But the car itself, I mean, it's looking a bit sorry for itself. It's been off the road for 15 years, and you know, once you get these cars and they've been off the road that long, all these issues, the little issues you had, they all start turning into bigger issues and more problems. This one, we had to replace the fuel pump on it because all the fuel had gone bad. The fuel sender, because it had killed both the fuel pump and the fuel sender. Changed the fuel filter, then flushed all the injectors and all the fuel lines, replaced some of the fuel lines, and then we got it all running. Put new wheels and tyres because all the tyres had all cracked. I don't know if you can see. One of them's really bad. Where is it? I think it's this one down here. You can't see because it's on the bottom of the pile, but it's really badly. Oh no, it's this one. You see on the tile wall. So that started to pull apart. So anyway, so long story short, thought yeah, we'll do some pre-MOT checks, see what's going on, and put the wipers on. And the wipers don't want to work, so took the wiper arms off, and this panel here, which is just held in with some little plastic, some little sort of screws, hold it in. A couple of 30mm bolts, nuts on here. They come off easy enough. But I think what it is these stems. I think the metal stem is seized in here, because when you put the wipers on, it doesn't seem to want to do anything. And then the other issue we've got is when you put the indicators on. Let's go pop that back on there so I don't lose it. So yeah, when you put the indicators on, this side here doesn't seem to want to work. But the joy of these cars, to access, from what I understand, the indicator, you have to remove the headlight. So that's what I'm going to try and do today. Remove the headlight, remove the indicator, try and change the bulb, and and hopefully that's going to solve the issue. So I just reconnected the battery. Always disconnected because the immobiliser just canes it, and then when you come to want to try and do anything, the battery's dead and you're not getting anywhere. So yeah, reconnect that. Let's have a little look in here. Good old 90s style immobilisers. See if it'll oh, we've got power, we've got a fuel pump. Let's try the wipers. No, nothing. Oh yeah, see, that side works. This side, don't want to know. So, see what we can see what we can do with this. Yeah, fun times. These things are never straightforward, are they? But you know, that's where all the fun is, isn't it? I suppose. No idea if this is the right way to do it, but I'm going to take these off and see if I can somehow free them up and just check, see if the motor's working. There's only like two 10mm bolts, I think, on there, two 10mm nuts, sorry, on the bottom there. So we'll get them out and just douse everything in WD-40 and see what happens. Fingers crossed. So far so good, it's coming apart easy enough. We don't want to speak too soon there, do we? You know, it only takes one snap stirred or something like that and you're in a whole world of trouble. So yeah, I'm going to take this whole thing out, test the motor and see obviously why it ain't working, because you can hear it clicking as if it's trying to work. But it just don't want to work for whatever reason. So, right, that's that. Two more. Oh, what's going on here? That's plugged in. Off there. So we just need to get these off. Which, the same again. No. Oh dear. So where do they go? It's all a bit crusty, isn't it? But, oh, I don't know. Give it a try. I think I'll just put something there to try and protect it, switch it on and see what happens. Full send. That's what we've got to do. Yeah, so I've just noticed, look, this, how there's not real much movement there. It feels pretty tight and crusty. So I'm hoping I can spray all that up in there, and then that's going to get that thing moving. And we'll give it a bit of a clean up anyway. It's not going to hurt, is it? You know, ideally, I want to try and get this out, but I'm trying to work out how it's fixed. If it's fixed behind the dashboard, then I can't see how I'm going to be doing that. Maybe we need to dig out the Haynes manual. Maybe it's just a case of taking this off. I don't know. We shall see. We'll have a look, see what we can do. These are fun times. Well, here goes nothing. We're going to try this in now. See if we can get this to work. So it's not good. Not good at all. I don't even know how that comes apart. Let's give the motor a try. Right, so I've basically just squirted WD-40 everywhere, and then I've just got this and just basically show you. Is that solid on there? God, that would see solid. Right, let's try it. We've doused it all in WD-40. This thing is absolutely rock solid on this side. So I'm just going to try and get, I can pop the phone there. Oh, I know what we'll do. Let's get the magic phone holder. Drop that in there. You can sit somewhere there. There we go. Now you can see this bit here. We're gonna. Oh no, that's solid. No, that is absolutely solid. Right. I'm just gonna have to just keep persevering with it so we can get it moving. I don't want to move at all. I don't want to force it because I don't want to break it, but we'll get it moving. It's just absolutely seized on there solid. Go on. You can't use anything like a spanner or anything on there because it's just going to snap the plastic and then you're in trouble. Give it a bit of a, if we can get it to move. Yeah, it's definitely this one that's causing the problem. If we move it over to this one, you can see look how much easier this one moves. There's no real resistance there at all. That's lovely, lovely and loosey goosey. Look at that. Look. That's how I want the other one to be, but it's just not working. Oh, these things, I tell you. Oh, there's a bit more rust. Oh, what a surprise. Just keep working. Man, it's never good doing these things the day after Christmas when you're hanging out your ass and you can't think straight. But you've got to get these jobs done, you know. Sometimes you put them off, and then before you know it, the year's gone, and then you're like, oh, why didn't I just do it? Just do it. Here we go. Right, so we're going to put this one back on. Oh, is it going to work? Probably not, but full send, baby. Just, you know, sometimes you just got to try these things. If they don't work, you know, can't see it's going to be any worse off than what it is at the moment, which is not working. So yeah, we'll see what we can do. Not a lot, but oh, that's back on there. That's good. Give this a bit of a clean up later. Like I say, poor car, you know. Before it was sort of left, it was you know, everything worked, and then you leave them, and then all of a sudden things seize up, and yeah, they don't want to work. It's a bit like us, really, isn't it? If you don't move, you seize up, and then that's it. Yeah. So the plan, anyway, once we get this job done, get the indicators done, then try and take it for an MOT, see what it fails on. Hopefully it doesn't fail, and then try and get it running and driving, and just try and enjoy it. I'm not looking for a, you know, like a show car. I just want a car that I can have some fun in and enjoy. It sat here for 15 years like an ornament while I was doing my house, and like I say, it's just been a bit neglected, you know, loads of crap stored on top of it, and you know, these cars are too good for that. You've got to enjoy them, you know. I mean, thankfully it's not sat on a driveway, you know, so it's solid, which is pretty good. But even so, there's still, you know, niggly little things like the electrics on these French cars. They're just proper temperamental. I think the next thing I've got to do is try and sort out the heater, because the fan on it, which is notorious with these 205s, they've had some sort of resistor to do with the fan speed, and yeah, this one's got that problem. And then what else is there? Probably refresh your rear beam. I mean, it's not seized up, but you know, it's of that age, it probably could do with being done. We've already done the brakes, we've done the cam belt, we've done the water pump. I haven't got any videos of, unfortunately, me doing that, because you know, I've just started filming now. But yeah, you know, I'll probably I've got another refresh cylinder head, because I think the valve stems on this one is started to go, because it's a bit smoky. So maybe I'll do a video about that, and we'll see what the response to this video gets, and whether it's worth doing or not. So if you can see smoke, it's not actually from the car, it's from over there, but idles really high to start off with. Then when it gets a little bit warmer, just give it a bit of a... There you go, settling down a bit now. Still a little bit high. Probably the airflow meter's knackered on it or something, I don't know. But then this car, it hasn't been driven for so long, you know. So anyway, back to the wipers. Like I was saying, kids, you know, this thing here, right, I mean, it seems like a good idea at the time. You know, all those years ago, being absolutely hammered, thinking, oh yeah, you've got a car and the gearbox is gone. Right, you know, we'll do an engine transplant. We'll do something that's never been done. With, you know, no mechanical skill, you know, no money. And yeah, it's still here, 26 years later. Yeah, just don't do it, kids. Don't do it, you know. Like I say, not unless you've got a shitload of cash, shitload of patience. And yeah, for me, if you've got a car, just enjoy it. And then when it's broke, buy a new one. Man, I love this car. I mean, they just don't make them like this anymore, do they? You know, I mean, it's just so basic and pure and raw. You know, today they're not really fast, but you know, I sort of compare it to like a Mini, just a later kind of Mini. You know, great on the track, great fun to drive, and they just even when parked up, they just look wicked. You know, yeah, just got to get this thing back on the road. Okay, we've had a bit of movement. It's getting there. It's still tight, but it is moving now, slightly. Show you. Still very, very tight there. But there is a bit of movement. So we're just gonna keep working it. Hopefully it's gonna free up. The problem with these cars now, like the bits are they're so rare to find them unless somebody's breaking them, which nobody is nowadays because they know what these cars are worth when they're built. And you know, if you want to buy anything, like something like this will probably cost you like 50 quid or something ridiculous, you know what I mean, for a stupid bit of plastic. So try and make use of what you can, you know, and just be careful, try not to break stuff. I mean, you can see all like the rust and the shit coming out the bottom of it, and that's probably the reason why it's seized up in the first place. It's just because it's been sat for so long, you know. I mean, they're just, let's say these cars are meant to be driven and enjoyed, you know. I know obviously some of them are worth a lot of money, but you know, what's the point? If you can't enjoy it, you may as well just enjoy it and drive it and use it for what it was used for. Have fun, make memories. Oh, there we go. See, it's moving slightly. I might try and get that back on the car now and then see if it'll actually move. Maybe not. Well, if not, we'll take it off, we'll try again. Oh, tell you, kids today don't know what it was like growing back up in the day with tunes like this. They just don't make them like this anymore. It's all... No, still no good. Take it back off again. Oh dear. Sometimes I think it would have been easier just to spend the 50 quid or whatever it is to buy a new one. But then, you know, what's a bit of oil and a bit of patience, eh? And a bit, you know, gets me out of the house, keeps me out of trouble. I took it back off again. Now I've got some good old Castrol GTX going through there. Hopefully it's going to loosen all that up. I mean, the WD-40, he got it started, but I've caned the can. I can't go out anywhere to buy any more, so you just got to use what you got. Any kind of lubricant to try and free that up and get it moving. It's moving a bit more now. Still too tight there. There we go. You can see that now. No. it's moving. A lot more than it was, but it's still not enough. I'm just going to have to just keep working it and working it till it frees up, and then there we go, look at that. I mean, you've got to remember, before that was sea solid and it weren't even moving. And at least it's moving now, but it's still not moving free enough for it to be operated by the motor. I mean, I'm having to use a hell of a lot of force to move that, but it is getting better. Let's keep working it backwards and forwards. Like I say, we're not going to put anything on this plastic here, because if we put anything on it to try and lever it, it'll just snap these bits off, and then, like I say, game over. But you can see it's moving now, so fingers crossed. Bit more work, and we should be sorted. Well, at least one job anyway. Give it a try. I found out I put it on the wrong way around. There we go, look. See, a little bit of patience, eh? A little bit of patience, and it's not at full speed yet. We'll get it all nice and loosened up. I need to tighten that bracket up a bit more. I think I only did it finger tight. As you can see, it's moving quite a bit, so we'll do that now. Look at that, eh? Little bit of patience, eh? We are golden. Well, I'll chuck for that. Nice, look at that, loosey-goosey. Sweet. Alright, next step then, we're going to get the old wiper blades back on. There they are. Nice. Get them back on, and yeah, well, at least that's one job we can tick off. Look at that. That's all of that stuff that was seizing it in is now freed up, and yeah, just let it all drain out a bit more here on this side. I'm just going to put this thing back on now. Alright, so rubber seal's all in now. I'm just going to do the indicator. That's what I love about these old cars. So simple design. Look, you just push this little thing here, and then look, what's this, look, oh, nothing. No, just literally go like that, look. And then there's another one over here, and then, yeah, like I say, nothing happens. No, effectively this should come out somehow. Can do it without breaking the headlight and the indicator, and that'd be great. Now, I could have swear when somebody said to me you have to take the headlight and the indicator out to get the bulb out, but literally all I've done is I've took this off, put my hand in and I've managed to get the bulb. I've just got to drag this thing out here. One bulb. So, have a look. That don't help though because that's a clear bulb. What about taking the headlight bulb out? No, that's not a headlight bulb, that's an indicator bulb, isn't it? Oh, you're telling me that I needed clear bulbs, not... I've bought orange ones. Oh dear, oh dear. Let's have a look. That might be the right colour. Might be lucky. No, they're definitely orange. Definitely orange. So it turns out after all that I didn't need a bulb after all. So just put it back in and a simple fix. I don't know why I took this off. I didn't even need to. But hey hey, it's easy enough, it's only 2 bolts, so it's all good. Come on. Suppose get the wiper arms on now and then get that pipe connected up and then see if it all works. Yeah, so you basically got 3 of these torque bits that just hold the skirtle in. It's plastic trim, and then yeah, and the 2 30mm nuts that hold the wiper arms on, and that's it. Job done. Right, I think I'm going to need a tool for that. Pop that on the old ratchet. And you're going to nip them up, they're not going to go crazy. There we go, just like that. Just a little I think at some point somebody's over tightened them before and the plastic's on brittle. It looks like there's a little bit of this panel that's gone on both sides by the looks of it. I don't know. Like I say, I'd hate to think how much one of those panels is. We'll see. Anyway, that's done. Let's get the wiper arms on. Hopefully we got this right. It's a while since I took it off because I had the wiper things. Basically, these stems have been soaking in WD-40. I don't want to do that. I think I'll put the blade on it before I do that. Yeah, no, my luck, I'll end up smashing the screen even more than it is. I mean, I don't know if you can see the screen. It's got some stone chips in it, but it is an original Peugeot screen. What is it? Oh no, maybe not. I thought it was. Huh. Well, anyway, so it needs a new screen for it. Simple as. We'll do that at a later date. Get it MOT'd first and then get it on the road and then we'll get a new screen if it obviously fails the MOT. But I don't think it is in the vision, so we should be all right. Right, the wiper blades are on. Whether or not they're on right, who knows? Let's give it a whirl. Let's see if all this work that I've done has been. If I can find the key. Here we go. Oh, here we go. I bet I forgot to forget. Yeah, we haven't connected the battery. That's not a great start, is it? Right, okay. Oh dear. Well, they're moving. Just oh dear. Well, that's not a good start, is it? Let's try and get this thing. Maybe a flat battery. We'll put the battery on charge. Well, the wipers are moving, so that's the start. Let's have a just check, make sure this indicator, we'll switch that off. Oh look, the wipers are working. I think it's just because the battery's flat. So that's definitely working now, so that's good. And if we go around the front of the car, last piece of the puzzle. Boom. There we go. Wipers fitted, indicator fixed. So like I say, yeah, if you want to see more, like, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Well, turns out one of the wires had come off the starter solenoid, so let's give it another try, see if it works. Right, we've got sort of wipers. There we go, look, she runs. We have wipers. Indicators are working. So yeah, happy days. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hopefully I haven't bored you to tears with my crap mechanic skills and my absolute sheds of cars. But yeah, we'll be back again, trying to get this thing back on the road, and then eventually trying to do this one. That's the plan. I suppose it all depends on, you know, how many people want to see it. Probably nobody, but you know, saves having a photo album nowadays.